This video is going to be about why you need unquenchable self-belief to become successful. When you start your journey to success, you have nothing. You have to work with whatever cards you're dealt, whatever situation you're born into. We don't have any control over that. For some, it's easier than others. But most who achieve success come from very modest beginnings. I want you to look at all the people you know that are successful. Some of them, and we're talking like super successful people, right? A lot of them actually come from very modest beginnings. They didn't come from money. They didn't come from a lot of the things that people today consider required to be successful. And we're going to unpack exactly how they did it. So if you don't have much, you have to think about what will keep you going, since you will face tremendous difficulties along the way as you fight to bend the universe to your own will of becoming successful through hard work. You might not have people supporting you. You might not have any skills. You might not have a track record that suggests that you will be successful. You can just already imagine, and a lot of you are out there already experiencing the difficulties of this, and you will continue to experience it even when you are successful, right? But in the beginning, it's just so hard because you have nothing. So to combat this, and the real reason that in order to become successful, you need this, is that you must develop a partially delusional amount of self-belief to become successful. Because the difficulties you face will be so intense, and you will have almost no support in the beginning of your journey, you have to have an immense amount of belief in yourself, otherwise you will give up. Imagine facing all this difficulty and you don't even believe in yourself. How on earth do you think you can make it? You're going to go through failure after failure after failure. People are going to hate you. They're going to think you're dumb. They're going to, think you're wasting your time. They're not going to believe in you. They're going to make fun of you. All these things. And if you don't even believe in yourself, how are you going to survive all that? When you pour in all your hard work, all your energy and your soul to it, and it just fails and everybody tells you you're wrong, how are you going to push past that if you don't even believe in yourself? The harsh truth is you won't. You won't push past it. And that's why you have to have the self-belief to actually become successful. But I have to point out that this must be supported by a monumental amount of work if this is actually going to eventually lead you to success. Otherwise, you're the same as the maniac who thinks they're rich just because they think. Just because you think and have this belief doesn't really mean anything. But it's when this belief is coupled with the work ethic and the determination, the patience, and just you committing yourself to this. And you know that's going to suck. You know that's going to be terrible. You're just going to hate it. But when you put those two things together, that is what leads to success. You have to believe that you will figure it out and survive. You have to believe that you, if you try hard enough and dedicate yourself enough, will actually be able to be one of the ones to taste success as long as you keep pushing, learning, failing, and growing. If you have this belief, then you can be rest assured that you will be successful. It no longer becomes a matter of if, but when you will be successful. Don't expect it to come fast, though. As long as you commit and you try your hardest and you continue to grow and you just keep going and going and going and failing and trying, it now becomes a time of how long can you keep failing for before you become successful? How long can you, keep messing up before you learn all the things you need to learn that will lead you to success? And this is really what I think you have to understand is you may not have any evidence right now, but you are going to build that evidence in the years to come. And the most important thing you need to do at the beginning of your journey is just commit yourself and say, I am going to work hard. I'm going to do my absolute best, whatever it takes to become successful. And I know it's going to be terrible. It's going to suck, but I believe that I can do it. And if you do that, then you checked off the first box. And now you can move on to the crazy workload that you need to do. But if you do that in reverse order, as you go through that crazy workload and you don't have the self-belief, you will surely crumble. So don't get this wrong. It's something that won't take you the whole way, but it is definitely a prerequisite. Self-belief is the mandatory prerequisite to success. If you don't have self-belief right now, you need to start focusing on how to find that self-belief, how to cultivate that within yourself. Because if you don't have it, you're not going to go very far. Put any questions in the comment section below. Subscribe for more. See you in the next video.